Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. Last time, um, we saw poor Nautica getting completely panic attacks with everything going on, and we also saw the rivalry between the old and new guard of the Manus. It's kind of interesting. They have division between the old members and the new ones. And not everyone likes Sophia in the Manus, which is quite of interesting to see. Without anything other to add, let's go on ahead and see what the Mold Hero here is doing with poor Ulrich. The world's journey in the world. We hope someone found joy in the ride, even if it's just for a moment. They trudged upwards through the deep snow.
Great. Mother Spirit. I'm almost there. Just a little farther.
Unsteady and fresh snowpack makes it nearly impossible to keep a steady footing. Each step comes with a wobble as she rebalances herself.
Traveling on foot was never a good choice for an expedition. Evil snow monsters.
Oh yeah, and our snowmobile got destroyed, so that's a problem.
First sled dogs, then mad critters.
Her ice axe slams deep into the packed snow.
Now endless daylight, endless glaring sun. Is all this because of that ritual? What the heck are those snow monsters trying to do?
Miss Amundsen, how long until we reach the ruins?
Probably a while.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh boy, what's that? Is an avalanche?
Careful, something's coming.
A low, thunderous rumble vibrates the ground beneath their boots.
An earthquake?
In Antarctica? I don't think those are very common.
No, not an earthquake. Lower your body. Whatever you do, don't lose your footing.
The black substance surging beneath the ice shatters the frozen layers, erupting all over the distant bridge. The creeping darkness spreads downhill, fracturing the earth as it advances towards the cluster of research stations. Oh no. The polar wind carries faint, helpless howls from the same sled dogs that had chased them yesterday.
The sled dogs. Oh, they're smart. They avoided the cracks very intelligently.
Yeah, dogs are clever like that. Nautica murmurs under her breath, unable to hide her concern. Vertin is really quiet in this one.
Nautica, you're a capable reindeer and dog trainer, right?
Huh? Oh, no. I really don't think that's a good idea. They tried to kill us yesterday.
But now we have something in common, so might try to get them to help us, right? Her protests die in her lips until finally she swallows the remaining objections.
Well, maybe I can give it a try. They might still have some sense.
One hand and on hand and knees, she scrapples up the slope.
But it's been a while since I last gave any orders. What if they don't listen to me?
They will.
Come
Don't worry
on,
about it.
Nautica. Time to hit the drum.
Her eyes widen, then she nods.
You're right.
Okay, I guess now we go to Ulrich. Oh man, that was loud, right in my ear. A long, clear whistle pierces the air from Nautica's chapped and cold lips as she waves her arms wildly. In the distance, the frenzied sled dogs take notice and gradually quiet.
Heck!
Oh my god, it is baby Nautica. She sweeps her arms backwards in a grand gesture. Chaotic snow scrambling sounds carry from afar, The long, unruly dog team now strings to command.
You can do this, Nautica. Try again.
Oh, right in my ear. Damn, that is loud. Foz hangs the pick in the air. The sound of barking dogs gets nearer and approaches. Foz churns the snow into a rushing tide of powder.
Easy!
Nautica presses her palms downwards.
Get ready, everyone!
Her legs are shaking, but her eyes glitter with the exhilaration.
Timekeeper, are we really going to do this?
Yep. The dog team is nearly upon them, still half wild, as they speed forward. Yet in a single swinging motion, Nautica pulls herself over the top of the lead of the sled dog. Oh, poor Sonetto. Miss Raider wrestles, nearly tumbling from her perch. Oh god, poor Sonetto there. Look at her. Burton is a natural at this, look at that.
Oh, holy mother of... What are we doing? I have no idea.
Straight ahead! Straight ahead!
The dog charges down slope without hesitation, ignoring any potential pitfalls that may be hidden in the mist.
Oh, right! Pat them around the head and neck. That will help you bond with them. I suppose that makes sense.
Martin, you're way too calm about this. Fingers brush over the sled dog's head, coarse yet soft fur, slipping between them.
I hope Ulrich has come across friends as reliable as these.
Oh no. Nautica presses low, burying her face in the soft fur behind the dog's neck.
I did it! I did it!
Good for you, Nautica. At least some reprieve from the trauma.
These are the biggest sled dogs I've ever seen!
You don't even need a sled, honestly. You're just riding them. And now we get to Ulrich, right? Any minute now.
Lieutenant, we have spotted a suspicious unit.
Okay, there we go. Moldier grabs the intercom and pulls in close, listening for messages cutting through the White House.
The schooner has come ashore due east. It appears to be alone.
Team 1 and 2, come with me. Team 3, stay and keep watch.
With mutual trust, the disciplined soldiers move in perfect and silent synchronization, slipping behind a natural barrier near the ice shelf. With an anchor splash, the schooner drifts up against the icy shore.
Target presents as unarmed, but we can't rule anything out yet. Team 1, follow me. Team 2, stand by at bunker A2. Keep your eyes on the coast. We don't want to be caught unaware if they send reinforcements.
Her hand held over her firearm, Mulder leads the infantry squad forward in measured strides. Blinded by the whiteout, the schooner's passengers march themselves obviously obliviously to the waiting ambush.
Seasickness, whiteout, and judging by the trembling compass pointer, something's messing with the magnetic field here. Boss, you're probably the least suitable person in the world to be doing this mission.
Yeah, that's probably
Shoot.
true.
I can already hear my silicon dioxide crackling. Find a windproof bunker. I need to reapply the hydrophobic and cold-resistant coatings.
Now!
And he's god damn it. Muzzles snap up in unison, all aim at the Awaken and his guards.
Sergeant Frickman, take 2 soldiers with you and search the schooner for any other threats.
At her signal, 3 armed soldiers advance through the swirling snow.
You are under arrest.
An ID badge hangs conspicuously off the chest of the figure before them.
Laplace researcher.
The fur fluid inside the head morphs through multiple shapes at blinding speed.
That uniform. Are you from Xeno? There must have been a mix-up. We have the official approval of the St. Pavlov Foundation.
Oh no, yeah, I think the desertion was not made public, which kind of sucks for them, for Ulrich, honestly. After a prolonged silence, a guard interrupts his testimony.
Boss, I've seen their faces hanging in the Hall of Merit. So unless they're
Right.
ghosts,
They said everyone died. They covered up the desertion to everyone died. So yeah, they're fucked. They don't know.
We've just stumbled upon the rebels.
Mulder closes her eyes briefly, as if avoiding a particular word.
What is your purpose here?
Ulrich raises his right hand to the white mist, his left remaining in his pocket.
It's none of your business. All
Yeah.
you need to know is that we're not a threat to you.
We came here alone. No backup.
A voice comes over the intercom.
Lieutenant, the schooner is clear. Only an unarmed sailor on board. The outpost confirmed that they haven't spotted any other ships.
Lower your gun, Lieutenant. We're not a threat.
Damn, you're braver than I expected, Ulrich.
We're just here to play a tune.
A poor excuse, researcher. Please head back to where you came from. Now is not the best time to play sing-song in Antarctica.
I'm not leaving.
The Awakened raises his left hand, a grenade gripped with it, the pin already loose. The pressure of his finger on the lever is all that stands between the striker and the fuse. God damn, Ulrich. Holy hell.
Fall back!
Mulder barks her squad back and advances alone, her firearm held high and steady.
Calm down, sir. You're a researcher. Perhaps you should stick to the pursuit of knowledge and leave the explosives handling to me.
God damn, Ulrich. She looks into the tiny silver lettering stamped on the grenade.
RGD5 7285 128 Theta K 006. I know the owner of this grenade.
It's... oh no, it's her sister, isn't it?
After the first storm, all Xeno equipment was codified under a particular numbering system and distributed among the platoons. But the number on this grenade belongs to someone special. Someone in an independent team. Someone who has a unique code on all her equipment, including her famous
no.
SU-001 Veya flying device.
It's Lilia's grenade.
A Slav. So, you've been in contact with Team Timekeeper.
And what if I have?
From the swirling pace of his ferret fluid, it's clear he's taken the question badly.
So the weapon that was supposed to protect me is the very thing that gave me away. How ironic.
With a wave, Mulder signals her squad to hold position while she holsters her gun, then grasps the grenade with one hand.
Are you out of your minds? This is a real grenade, you know. Powerful as 200 grams of TNT.
Что было, то и будет.
And she disarms it. Is that it? The pin whips back into place. The spring retracts. Everything resets to its factory new state.
Your arcane skill.
Is it restoring stuff? She offers no explanation as she wrenches the now harmless grenade from the old Ulrich's grip.
For the last time, what is your purpose here?
Whoop, that's a good shot over there, right there.
Is it about the Timekeeper? About Verden?
In a way, yes. And that's it. Nothing... Whoops. Nothing here? No, okay. Part 9. The Fool and the High Priestess. Ah, we're doing tarot cards now, huh? The introspective wields the blade of defiance, while the defiant veils herself in introspection. Huh. Mulder's fingers tense around the intercom.
Yes, that's right. Given the helicopter malfunction, we would be hard-pressed to make any movements unless absolutely necessary. We still have plenty of resources. We're prepared for the long haul.
And the communications are down, probably? She hesitates at the difficult question, weighing her answer before speaking.
No Foundation armed forces have yet appeared.
Nice phrasing, she says.
I suspect the King George V coast is not their first landing choice.
Clever turn of phrase, right? Because yeah, no armed Foundation forces arrived.
Victoria Land. Isn't that near?
Her inquiry is cut short.
Yes, understood. We are on high alert. No suspect will be spared.
Mulder puts away the communicator. Ulrich sits restrained, along with his guard.
All that chatter, yet you didn't report the thing most worthy of reporting. Am I so trustworthy?
You are disarmed, with no locator and no backup. It would be redundant to report you. There's no need to disturb Father with such things.
Redundant, useless information, like the hundreds of millions of possible combinations of the Enigma machine that are discarded once the code is deciphered. Anyway, are you certain there's no room for a deal?
He raises his handcuffed hands. A bullet is loaded. That single action makes it clear who holds authority in this camp.
No deals for captives.
Ulrich pauses, though not entirely too
A
long.
soldier's loyalty should be unwavering, no? Then why did you turn to Manus Vindictae?
Oh boy, Ulrich is really laying it on thick here, huh? The shadow of distant clouds cascade down the mountain, bringing a rush of chill air, as if to freeze both time and space.
It's none of your business.
Meaning it makes you uncomfortable.
Touché. Did the other soldiers agree with this decision?
She didn't say, I'll tell them.
No need to tell me. Your silence is answer enough.
Ulrich relaces his tone with sarcasm.
Those who were loyal to you stayed, and those who weren't were exiled. While I'm sure you have a trustworthy team, you must have suffered a significant loss to your manpower.
Those who weren't. Mulder takes out a communicator.
So you're here to listen to music, huh?
The
My father
record.
would appreciate this record. Given this is the only thing with you besides your expedition gear, it must have something to do with your purpose here. I assume the LSCC has made another development, but I wonder how many sacrifices have been made to get to this point.
I mean, the record, I don't think there were any sacrifices for the record itself.
And what will these sacrifices get you this time? The expected results or an unexpected failure? I am on the edge of my seat.
I'm gonna be honest, Mulder, you joining Manus doesn't exactly help your case, because they also do sacrifices. A lot of sacrifices. They're sacrificing people right now to make this ritual happen. So yeah, it's a bit hypocrisy. She taps the communicator again, making a shimmering anger, with distant but focused calm. He refuses to take the bait. All he does is flicker.
Then I assume you're able to accurately predict the consequences of all your actions? So, where do you predict this decision will take you?
Damn. Her finger freezes mid-dial.
To wearing their mask and losing your sanity? To screaming and gouging your eyes out? Or are you planning to play the loyal Manus dog, helping them bring about one storm after another until every one of your rivals has been washed away?
Go on, Ulrich. Holy hell.
I don't think pissing off the rebels was on the mission brief. Boss!
Your actions are poised to undo all your past efforts by your own hand.
You tell her, Ulrich.
I'll admit, I'm no tactician, but as a researcher, I can't see the logic in this choice. Were my experimental method to be proven wrong, I wouldn't simply give the entire project up. I'd adjust the variables and change my method. As a new Laplace member said, there are no wrong projects, only rules that have not yet been made reproducible. Every researcher will inevitably experience many failures. We just brush ourselves off and get back on our feet. Or are you hiding behind your military orders to absolve yourself from making decisions? Is that why you're hiding here on this coast right now?
Well, guess that ship has sailed.
Mulder turns towards the coast. She draws a deep breath, letting her thoughts stabilize in a single direction. The King George V coast, a place where defense would be favored.
Intelligence has confirmed that the Foundation's fleet is coming from the Ross Sea. Presumably, that's the area of operations.
They should have rushed reinforcements to Victoria immediately.
There is only one transport helicopter, but the journey is traversable for a well-trained team.
But Father never gave that order. He just left his children waiting in the ice shelf's edge, far from the battlefield, still on standby.
Well, looks like this mission is a great big fail.
Not quite. Give it a bit.
At least we can have one last chocolate MRE before we're toast. Do you want a piece, boss?
Does he eat?
Thank you. But chewing isn't in my repertoire. It doesn't matter how ready to eat the meal is.
Yeah, I don't think he eats.
Mr. Ulrich,
Moldir snaps out of her thoughts and turns to the with piercing focus.
how much do you know about Manus Vindicte's plans in Antarctica?
Her sharp shift in questioning puts Ulrich on edge.
No deal made, and you still want some info. Is this how Zeno trains its soldiers?
She looks away deliberately.
Honestly, I've never been much of an interrogator. But before I pour you into Terra Nova Bay, I have to know who or what is behind your mission here.
Wait, what?
The ferro fluid flickers, circuits crackling inside. The situation appears hopeless.
Sergeant Whitegloves, Sergeant Frichman.
Oh no. At Moldir's call, two sergeants flank her from each side.
Take him back to the old building in the station. That will be a more suitable location for interrogation.
She signals with two fingers, and the sergeant seizes Ulrich by the arms, dragging him away.
Wait. You don't know what you're doing. You're making a huge mistake.
There is no response, no reaction. Moldir leads the way. Golden, tassels? Is that it? Golden tassels of her boots fluttering with each step.
Improvised speeches never really were my thing. Negotiations have failed. Guard!
A throwing knife slices through the restraints. The guard's freed hand immediately finds a pistol, concealed by an optical arcane
Watch
skill.
your step!
Gunfire cuts through the swirling snow.
She's a tricky one.
And there's a shot. Oh, Eager's outpost. We got heavy armed combat personnel ranging from Xeno Arms Academy. No worries, it's stand behind me, the most reassuring presence on the battlefield. Moldir, Admiral's aide, a Xeno officer, Admiral Igor's aide and adopted daughter, reserved and taciturn. She never hesitates to carry out her orders, extremely capable. She handles many of the Army's Admiral's most important tasks. In Lopera's eyes, she's a kind and gentle elder sister. Well, not anymore. I guess this is a recycled thing. Soldier from the Xeno Arms Academy attends to the polar regions. They are known for their discipline, endurance, and sturdy military jackets as they trek through biting winds in snow and silence. Alright. I do like this sound.
Taking a peek and sensing their...
Oh, look, here's another one.
Close your eyes. Though it may come with pain.
We see it together.
He does his thing, they just buff each other, nothing else? Alright. I guess we can go
This card
this.
should do.
Taking
This.
a peek inside.
Sandra, go.
We're,
I think this should
we're
just
not afraid
do a
of
lot
you.
of damage to them, I think.
Face the truth.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Won't be fooled.
Alright,
You want me to?
I found my target.
there we go.
We'll find our home one day.
That should be enough to kill him. There we go.
Now!
There we go.
Mol-
A little hap.
Lieutenant, sorry we're late.
Actually, you're here just in time.
There are more of them? Boss, I'm really not cut out for this.
I wonder
I
what
bring
that
you
is
victory,
then.
as promised.
All that and we didn't escape. Great. The captives trudge onward, leaving uneven prints in the snow. Ahead, Mulder marches with her head high, her gaze fixed up forward.
Boss, the situation's critical. Do I have your permission to use?
The whisper drifts up the wind.
So close to death, yet you're still in the mood for chit-chat.
The guard flicks the intercom on her chest.
This emergency intercom has a direct line to our commander-in-chief. If I press this button, our mission will fail. But it'll also send our coordinates to him. And we both know what'll happen after that.
Mulder shows no trace of concern. She doesn't even turn back.
What are you waiting for then? Press it. We're ready.
Leading the way, Mulder pushes at the infirmary. Mulder pushes the door and the research station. Faint moans echo from behind the door.
Sergeant Whitegloves, Sergeant Friedman, please wait outside. I would like to have a private conversation with our guests.
Yeah, the clinic. Kinda cool that they made different sprites for different backgrounds for each of the places. Oh god, we can hear the poor guy's moan from pain. With a click of an age switch, dim lights flicker one by one. Oh yeah, she does have a sprite. Look at that. Light, dim and flickering as it is, dispels the darkness, revealing the sources of moans one by one.
This is...
The researcher station has been converted into a field hospital. Frail patients lie sprawled out in each cot.
The aftermath of Manus Vindicta's actions.
Mulder's face is half shrouded under the dim lights.
They have slaughtered researchers from stations across Antarctica. Most died immediately, while others were taken to their base. They didn't tell us why.
They were the sacrifices, yeah.
These are the people we found who were still breathing.
So you're helping
Are they
them.
all humans?
Probably. His indignation is clear enough.
For the most part. There are some of our kind, too.
So they don't discriminate all that much. She approaches a cot and gently tucks the patient's hand back under the warm blankets.
When we first arrived in Antarctica, we were hit by a blizzard near Manus Vindicta's base. We lost some of our men in it. By the time we found them, they had all suffered serious mental breakdowns. Father promised us a shelter.
And this is not it,
But
right?
now, everyone in Andrea's team has donned the mask and become a mad follower of the Manus.
I know how it feels to lose your comrades.
Some untold story lingers, but the guard chooses silence. After inspecting each patient, Mulder halts at the square desk, her silhouette gilded by the lamp ember's glow.
Alright, I'm putting all my cards on the table. The current situation isn't good for either of us. We need to trade information if we want to stay in the game.
Okay, so yeah. She isn't entirely on board with Igor's plan, that much is obvious. Oh, what? Hey, buddy?
Turn away. Cover your nose. Better not look at this scene unless you're mentally prepared. What a mess. Surely the work of amateurs.
Then describe it in a digestible way.
Metaphors aren't really my thing. But if you insist, there's cream cake splattered on the wall and bread ripped and shredded all over the place. Then there's strawberry and chili jam. Lots and lots of it. Damn. Is that a rotten grape I just stepped on? Anyone with a sense of justice wouldn't let this happen.
Are you mocking them?
I'm just a soldier. A brainless follower of orders. I have no grounds to make judgments on morality. But loyalty, that I do know about. Anyone could pledge their allegiance to an undefeated commander. It's a no-brainer for most soldiers.
I'm seeing a lot more divergence between spoken and written dialogue.
But give that commander a few heavy losses, a couple of misjudgments, and that loyalty becomes a whole lot harder to give.
Yeah, see again.
So if you really want to prove how loyal you are, you should follow a stupid commander. The stupider the better. Just be sure you know what you're getting yourself into. That lieutenant, though, she's a sure way off from being a loyal subordinate. She must have been sick to the stomach when all this went down.
Yeah.
Just a kid.
Well, isn't that something? The Call of the Wild. That's a video game series, I think. Instinct, faith, and a turn of fate. That's all it takes to succeed.
That's odd.
What's odd? Antarctic Plain. Nautica looks down at her map, then up at the surrounding snow slopes and peaks. She repeats this several times, searching for familiar landmarks.
Are we lost?
My team reached the outer perimeter of the ruins twice. The entrance should be right around here.
She rubs her gloved hand together, the fabric rustling softly.
Sorry, Merton. The terrain here is nothing like I remember.
Just so you know, I've lost all radio reception from the Foundation.
No signal, no landmarks, no working compass, and the terrain doesn't match what's on the map.
That sucks.
What should we do now, Timekeeper?
I guess going forward is the only option. Their energetic sled dogs, after only a brief rest in the snow, start chasing each other as other tails.
Hey! My watch is not for dogs. Give me that. Shoo! Shoo!
Nautica wipes the drool off her antique watch before storing it safely in her pack. The dogs play in an Ouroboros-like cycle, happily whimpering, filling the air.
I have an idea. In fact, the answer's right in front of us.
Oh, is it?
Shh. Watch.
Oh,
Dr.
the
Doris'
stethoscope.
stethoscope.
Are you gonna listen to vibrations or something?
You're right. It's been staring us right in the face. The sled dogs are canines after all.
Oh,
They
right.
should have a sensitive sense of smell.
Of course, using the dogs. Why was I thinking they would use a stethoscope to listen to ground vibrations or something?
Yes. If we give them a moment to smell the stethoscope, they may be able to track down the scent left on it. Let's hope it works.
The lead dog releases its companion, Soggy Tail, and lowers its snout to sniff the stethoscope. Oh, did it got a scent?
Hey, they smelled something.
Hop on their backs.
Well, off we go then. The daylight that shines in its hinterland stretches into eternity. Moments across the icy waste seemed meaningless without the reference points, just as none could say how long the sled dogs run before they sudden halt. Using white text with white background is not a good choice, buddy. Reverse, guys. Whoop, stone labyrinth.
We made it. This is where my team went before.
She pulls the harness, and the sled dogs obey in steady and contempt stop.
The guide appears, then fades from human sight. If the devoted journey, let their songs unite. Matu was right. The Mother Spirit was right. Oh, it was the right decision to join you.
The companions pat their dogs as it dismount.
Where are we? A labyrinth in a valley?
Relay believed that these were the only outskirts of the site. She said that if we pass through the valley, we might even find the real ruins of a temple Or a city, even. Look at this stone wall. There are excavation marks on it. We ran into an abnormal whiteout last time. It was too dense. We couldn't make out any details.
She sprints to the nearest rock face, crouches, strips off a glove, and presses her warm palm against the frozen stone.
I've never seen this kind of rock before. Is it some kind of fossil?
It's Toliitic basalt. It forms at mid-ocean ridges, down at the bottom of the sea. Look at the geometric pores and the golden mineral veins. If Friede were here, she'd call it a miracle. A once in a 425 million year occurrence. Friede. She would have been so excited to see this, even if it is only the size of my palm. That's why she joined the expedition.
Head bowed, she warms the rock before slipping it into her pocket, as if cradling some cherished life form. Oh, what the hell is that? Did you see something, Burton? After a faint tremor, the arcane fluctuation dissolves into flying snow pellets. Instinct carries her 2 steps forward before freezing.
Timekeeper?
She sighs. Her sight was locked into an anomalous snow mound at the base of the opposite rock face.
Not an illusion.
Crouching, she brushes away the accumulated power. A portable vintage typewriter. There's her typewriter. The Erd's typewriter.
I read about this typewriter in the file. Miss Whiterum and Nala also mentioned it.
In this era, it typed to tense medical records for the drowning girl, recorded São Paulo's reckless nights, and bore witness to Ushuaia's poetry society.
That's right. This is Dr. Doris's typewriter. Another one of her belongings. Is it too coincidental to be mere chance?
Is she leaving a trail to find?
What's this all over it? Scale powder?
Damn, some good Burton CGs. Look at that.
Blood. It's dry.
Penguins, seals, and the fallen at the research station. The bloodstains could belong to anyone, including Dr. Doris.
Whether these were left intentionally or not, this proves that we're heading in the right direction. So much blood. She may be injured. We need to find her as soon as possible.
Everyone crowds around, including Miss Radio, who had been lying on one of the dogs. Barren mountains flank them on both sides, a stone labyrinth of basalt standing sentinel at the pass. Its end shrouded in mist. The lead dog approaches, then raises its head, alerted to some unseen threat. Oh no.
Wait!
They left.
Where are you taking me?
Oh no, Miss Radio is still there. Nautica presses 2 fingers to her lips and issues sharp whistle commands. Their paws churn at soft snow, drowning out the whistle commands meant for the loyal friends. The excited sled dogs charge into the labyrinth, carrying the helpless Miss Radio with them, and soon disappear from view. God damn it, we lost Miss Radio.
They're gone. What do we do now?
Think positively. Perhaps they'll just get there before us. Let's go after them.
Their movements trigger something hidden, causing the snowfield around them to shake.
Wait! There are critters hiding out nearby. There they are. Timekeeper, watch out!
Are we gonna fight? No. I'm guessing we're fighting on the next one. Nothing here? No. No, Miss Radio's still here, so that's good. Des pas sous la neige. I have no idea what this is. I don't know that much of French. It's always darkest before the dawn. Oh my god, we get good materials, thank god. Okay, what is this? What are we doing?
Guys?
We lost the dogs, didn't we? Exhausted, Nautica finally breaks the silence of their long trek. Oh, what the hell? The chief assistant waves her glass feeder, inscribing a tiny 6 beside them. To its left, there are 5 preceding numerals in solemn sequence.
Yes, Nautica. We noticed it too. This is the 6th time we've passed this stone wall.
We're going in circles.
It might even be more than the 6th time. We walked for 15 minutes before we realized we were going in circles. I'm afraid we have to face the fact that we're trapped in this labyrinth, Timekeeper.
Just like in the legends.
What
Black
legends?
Forest, the demon of the crossroads, the Twilight Loop.
Well, wait, Miss Amundsen. We need to think dialectically. Let's not jump straight to evil spirits. It could be the result of some kind of arcane skill. I had the same thought, but I don't sense any arcane fluctuations around here. That said, Miss Radio and the sled dogs couldn't just vanish into thin air. There must be a hidden exit, or something else at play here.
Nautica stomps back and forth, soft snow rustling under her feet.
Let me give it a try. I may not be an Arcanist, but we human explorers have our ways.
Okay. She begins rummaging through a mountain of gear, searching for a vital tool. The merchant mechanical gears turn dutifully, as they have for half a century ago in this same frozen ground.
My grandfather taught me how to tell the directions using a watch in the position of the sun. I have his watch right here. I took it with me.
Yeah, but the sun is, like, sitting in the same position, right? I don't think that's gonna help much.
Let me see. What was it again? Point the hour hand towards the sun, and bisect the angle between the hour hand and 12 o'clock to find the south. Wait, we're in the southern hemisphere, so it actually points north.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we aren't in the polar night yet. We still have the sun in the sky.
But again, the sun is stuck there, right? Her excitement soon falls into silence. Nautica shakes her head and curls up, giving the appearance of a startled armadillo.
There's no sun.
Oh, now there's no sun. North, south, west, east. The sky is smothered under the thick clouds in every direction. Snow and mist scatter through the light to see the now red sun lies hidden away.
Manus Vindictae's ritual is affecting the day and night cycle. Don't worry, Miss Amundsen. There must be another way. Timekeeper, I suggest we try to exit this area first. Agreed. We can't afford to risk any more time in here.
Yeah, that is true. Problem is, how are we gonna get the hell out of here, right? We're going in circles again, right? 1. Six.
We're back at the beginning again.
Yep, we're just stuck here.
I've been keeping an eye on the sled dog's footprints. We've been following them all this time, yet we still seem to be going in circles. How did they disappear? Along with Miss Radio.
A cave? Maybe? A hidden cave?
Is this a trap? A trap that only lets dogs leave? I don't want to be stuck here forever.
Nah, because Miss Radio is with them.
The ruins are just behind the pass. They're so close. Is it really impossible to get there? But Matu told me that it's different this time. This is the closest I've ever been.
Her voice shakes as she looks into the distance, brimming with expectations.
Across this land, the Mother's light is sown, and through all things, her spirit clearly shone. This is what I came for.
Oh god. Faint barking drifts out from the labyrinth's end, distorted by distance. It ought to be less than a mile away, but it seems now to extend into an unimaginary vast space, distorted by the labyrinth's power.
The sled dogs followed Dr. Doris' scent from the typewriter. That's right. And the direction of their barking is consistent. So, unless the labyrinth has been designed to carry sound in a particular direction, they must have made it through to the other side, where the ruins are. Which means Dr. Doris must have made it through the labyrinth too.
That is a good point, yeah.
Exactly. Although we can't be sure whether she was guided here. Let's assume that she was alone. Then, despite the fact that she's blind, somehow she didn't get trapped by these stone walls.
Do you need to go with your eyes closed? Is that it?
This Dr. Doris you're looking for, she's blind?
Nautica grasped in surprise, lifting her head in from the snow.
Yes. She always covers her eyes with a patch or bandage.
A look of intense focus settles on Nautica's face.
Through Giant Mother's bones, the path is laid. In bloody pain, eternal life is made. The blind seer walks, and we her path do take. For all will shift in the Evernight's wake.
Are those proverbs from the legend of the Mother Spirit?
Yes, they are.
Could this folktale from your hometown actually derive from reality?
Even in my hometown, many people think this proverb is an expression of the people's want for spring after the long polar night. But I've always thought that there is something else behind it. You see, the blind Dr. Doris wasn't trapped, and the dogs who followed their noses also made it through the labyrinth. We looked around this labyrinth. We looked for landmarks and for clues. We even looked for the sun to guide us. We looked. That's the difference between us and them. We've only been using our eyes.
Yeah, we can't use our eyes here, huh?
Are you saying that...
Maybe, if we close our eyes, the true direction will be revealed.
I guess it won't hurt at this point. Oh, 37.
Close your eyes, Vertin.
Right.
Only when your eyes are closed will your mind open up.
Clear clues, simple deductions, a familiar theories.
It's worth a try. We don't have any other ideas at the moment. We trust you.
Their ice-cold hands clasp together.
Are you ready to walk in the darkness, ladies?
She closed her eyes. Oh, it's pitch black around you. Yeah? We'll have to feel our way forward. Choose your direction and explore the maze step by step. As you explore in darkness, your awareness will fade. Find the exit before your disorientation reaches 100. When you're unsure where to go, activate Mind's Eye and find the right way. After use, it requires 2 rounds to recharge. Let's move out. Okay, so it's this way. This way too. Ever heard of the left-hand maze rule? They say if you follow your left hand along the wall, you'll eventually find the exit. Yes, because the maze is 2 sections divided by the correct path. Following the edge of one, you'll inevitably reach the exit. That makes sense. Why don't we give it a try? Ah, my gloves stuck frozen to the rocks. There isn't much else to do, right? Oh, what's this? Several distant barks, but the direction is unknown. It's down, yeah. A path shaped by what I know. Something. Alright. There is nothing left to feel but cold stone and the frost hardened earth. Oh, Burton, I've got an idea. What if we try climbing the rock's face? It could find us the exit, but it's also risky. Actually, I'm quite experienced in hopping over walls. Though I'm not sure how snow-covered rocks are easy to vault as school fences. Darkness is drowning in all senses direction. Alright. Down we go. Another fork in the road. Since our scientific tools aren't working, perhaps it's time for some arcanum. A pair of divining tools or a pendulum would help, but unfortunately our supplies are limited. All I've got is the golden fleece, a Ouija board, and some incense. Wait, the Ouija board. Could we try contacting the dead? Maybe there's a friendly soul nearby who will show us the way. If they knew a way out, would they still be wandering around here as ghosts? That is a good point. Biscuit's liquid seeps into every crack between the stones. The scent of blood hangs heavy, demanding caution. Mind's eye. This way. This way. There's some uneven imprints here. It seems someone's been through this way. Timekeeper, I want to open your eyes and take a look. Let me feel them first. A forked tubular protrusion with faint traces of arcane energy. Maybe it's an ancient fossil of some kind? Creatures with a similar shape have existed since the late Cambrian. No, Timekeeper, the imprint over there. That's my hand. Oh, Burton. Nope, I guess that's it. Nice. Through the darkness, she follows old footprints along paths and melted and refrozen ice.
The snow here feels different. It's harder than the last path we were on. I don't think we came this way when we were following the dog's footprints. Did we?
Basalt, stone walls. A path that can't be found with open eyes. I see it now. The designer of the labyrinth used these stone walls to create an optical illusion. We missed this entrance over and over again.
I knew it.
Right. Even if the dogs hit into a wall, they could still follow the scent. Of course. The Mother Spirit is always right.
Alright, we made it through. Oh, that is Doris. You see her?
Think I see her.
Nice.
What do you see, Vertin?
No. No. It's gone. Take my hand, Timekeeper.
Darkness floods her vision, but the edge of the gloom still reveals a scattering of faint light. Though the flickering directionless words, a golden melody pierces the silence.
Miss Bird, what is the answer that you're searching for?
Footsteps? Timekeeper? Miss Sinetto? Miss Amundsen? Is that you?
A familiar voice calls out.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. You have no idea how many times these reckless dogs almost flung me off their backs.
Miss Radio. Oh, Miss Radio. Great. We did it! We made it out of the labyrinth!
Snow and wind blurs her sight.
Where are we?
The wilderness lies silent. The cries of ancient creatures a stream bordered by tropical jungles and the life they held, all that once flourished and had once since vanished in this something. Life's meaning emerges at the confluence of cosmic dust and time. When it comes to the silence and sounds, its textures and shapes, it follows the flow without compromise or resistance. Across firmament, the rhythm has been struck. Her initial excitement dulls into a daze. She stands frozen, unable to look away.
Fride.
She clenches her trembling fingers, tilting her head up to hide tears, mixed between joy and fear.
I made it. I found it. It's real. The Mother's spirit does slumber far to the south. The legends are true. And I found it.
Its ancient architecture whispering out forgotten histories. The air hangs so heavy that Nautica's sobs seems to sink straight into the earth.
We should keep moving. I have a feeling that all our questions will be answered once we pass through that gate.
Oh boy. I do wonder how Nautica's gonna transform. The unsettling sun's cold light bounces between the walls until the heavy doors swallow the last glimmer. A colossus frozen in the sky that gazes down upon all visitors. It sounds an acknowledgement that they have passed the first trial. Well, that sure was something, huh? No. Yeah, success. Nice.
Congratulations, you cleared the stage. Though I hardly thought it'd take you so long. The answer was right in front of you the whole time. Just cover your eyes. Funny, you had to do the very thing the enemy wanted you to. That was your third lesson. Hands serve to control. As for the first and the second, well, you've already seen the digestive and excretory systems. Save us both the time and look over your logs if you're curious. Back to the topic. You almost died in there thanks to the false intel from your eye scouts. Luckily, Brain Command reacted quickly enough to prevent the worst from happening. You better set a second in command to avoid this kind of thing happening again.
I choose my heart.
The ever-beating strategic center, the hub that every drop of blood must pass through, the violently beating when agitated. The most reliable organ, besides the brain, because it has to be.
Heart is a very stubborn muscle, yes, indeed.
If only it didn't have a mind of its own. That'll surely lead to destruction, whether it beats fast or slow.
So, you should be a critic.
It wasn't my intention to talk like a Renaissance artist, but when you reflect on Michelangelo's painting on that grand ceiling, there's no choice but to do so. The key to creating life could be either the Hall of Wisdom or the Land of Birth. So, you should understand art a little better now.
Huh. Alright. And the thing is, back to Moldir and the gang. Right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it stay for now. Let it stay like this. I want to take a look at something before we end today's part. The pre-storm protocol. I kind of want to see what this. No, not this. It is something about that I've seen other people
I
say.
remember my first kill.
Yeah, I know, Cassandra. I don't really need you to talk about that. Or maybe it's after the ending. There's a thing about a typewriter or something typing about words or something. I don't know. I'll check on it. I think it's after we complete this thing. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Next time we're gonna join up back with Moldir and Ulrich and Soldier. So let's see where that takes them. And without anything else, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in more Reverse 1999. Ciao.